So today is the SportsAid ball. I have my hair in a roller because hopefully it will stay curly later, but my hair does not seem to like to do that. I've now got a little tuft going on too. Yeah, I'm about to go and walk the dogs like this with my hair in a roller in London. We'll see what happens. There's a lot more people around here than when we live, so we'll see how that goes. Pepsi's hiding.
We'd like do that yapping at them. We're meant to call them.
Well, it's typical that as soon as I got a camera out, they stop doing anything. Just got to Bexley Station to head off into London for the SportsAid ball. Hair still in a roller, makeup on, in my gym kit, with my suitcase, ready for the Worlds tomorrow, so busy afternoon. I just had to document this. I just got to my room, or I thought I got to my room at the Premier Inn thing in London. Guy told me 421, went to 421, fobbed the door opened, walked in, man in there. He had his clothes on luckily, but you know, here I now am in my room, which is 428, with no strange man. So, things are getting better. It's quite a little funky room. I mean, I'm not sure why they can't make the bed for me. But yeah, tiny little bathroom, decent hairdryer. And my window looks out onto a corridor, which then if you peep and get yourself right against the glass, you can then see out. Don't really understand. My main concern is the fact they can't make a bed. Anyway, so I am dressed and ready to head off to the SportsAid ball. Need to put some shoes on. Pageant girl is always overdressed.
Before I go on to say a little bit more about SportsAid's year, let's just see a short film that captures some of the action.
SportsAid are a great charity and we've benefited from them in the past. I think it's important that athletes like ourselves at the end of our careers kind of remember the people who helped at the beginning of our career. I think SportsAid is such a special foundation, and it just shows how many athletes who were in Rio last year who were being funded by SportsAid. It was off the charts, so yeah, it's just cool to give back.
Originally athletics was just a hobby for me, but as soon as I started competing seriously, I realised that there were so many more costs involved, but my family weren't financially able to do that. And so when my governing body put me forward, I couldn't be much happier because my ultimate goal is finding something I can realise.
SportsAid was a massive help, just whether it was paying for petrol or kind of new training equipment that I needed or just accommodation to go to some of these competitions. It really made a huge difference. It was a great platform and a great stepping stone to have that support from SportsAid.
SportsAid funding that we got at the time was massively important because it was the only funding we got at the time. It's things like when you need to go away, you need to go travelling, you needed suits, you needed all sorts of things. And for that funding was so important.
I started skiing at a very young age, and it's sort of there where you're in a funny position where you can't get funding, and you need the results, you need to train, and so it's a very difficult position, and that's where SportsAid got involved with me and really formed the basis of my funding. It's an absolutely fantastic charity and helps people like me get to their dreams.
When I was young, it was mostly the bank of mum and dad, and I guess for them it was hard. They were funding me, they were travelling around me all around the country, lots of equipment, and so when I was put forward for a SportsAid Foundation grant, it was great for me.
They get the money into the hands of the young athletes as they're growing up and building up towards getting onto the kind of the bottom rung of the ladder into the elite program, and good to be involved with them.
Just being able to help other athletes, because I know what it's meant to me achieving my goal to run a marathon. It's been on my bucket list for a while, and to be able to help athletes achieve their goal is great.
Former athletes like myself have benefited greatly from the charity. It's why we are getting involved, and hopefully encouraging and letting the youngsters know that we're right behind them.
Athletes under their own steam are travelling many miles, whether that's in the pool or in the gym or on the bikes or whatever, just get the message out there and getting more people behind the charity and supporting those young athletes who need it the most.
So, busy year trying to tell the story.
We all love Vegas. 2 guests, 3-night stay at Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas.
United Airlines business class flight for 2. This is from Saturday the 24th of February next year to Tuesday the 27th. You will experience the new Polaris SM business class on your United Airlines business class flight with a feature of luxurious sack fit aluminium bedding, the amenity kit by Cowshed, and the chef design menu. Ladies and gentlemen, how about this? This is absolute 7-star bespoke luxury, courtesy of dear friends at United Airlines, and your trip include 2 tickets to watch around John. Yes! Who's going to be performing the Coliseum at Caesar's Palace? It is $1 million piano show on Sunday the 25th. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last of the $1 million piano shows at the Palace because he's leaving Vegas permanently in April. So we will give her a last chance.
Pounds to that legendary woman on table 20. Not just stunningly attractive, but financially independent. What a legend you are, madam. You are the embodiment of Boadicea, Margaret Thatcher, Angela Merkel, Theresa May, and Madonna, all in one woman. Loving you, madam. 3,000 on table 20. 4,000 to you, sir. You're not interested in Vegas. You're just a misogynist dinosaur, aren't you, sir? We've got another bid. Who've got another bid? Who'll give me 5,000? Who'll give me 5,000? 4,000 is the bid to my lovely friend on table 15. Have a look at table 15. Take away those 2 stunningly attractive ladies. It looks like a remake of the movie Deliverance, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely to have you here tonight, guys. Thank you for giving up on the moonshine business for one evening, for joining us. Marky Boy's in the house. Legend, world record holder, Mark Foster, ladies and gentlemen. 4,000 is the bid. Who'll give me 4.5? Who'll give me 4.5 to go to Vegas, guys? To hang? You will, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why they're down the front. This is why they're right up there on the podium, receiving medals, mixing it with the glory. Thank you, sir. Another legend from the law firm, making millions of pounds every year. And that's just for the money they charge for the sandwiches in the meetings. £4,500 to you guys. Who'll give me 5? Who'll give me 5? Will you give me 5, sir? Now that you're being taken on by an absolute legend of the auction world, sir, are you brave enough, sir? Going once at 4.5 on table 5. Going to... Who's on table 15? Who's on table 15, ladies and gentlemen? Because at the moment they are the only table with the capacity to go $5 grand. Let me tell you who's on 5. It's the Evershed Sutherland legends of Lee Ransom and the team. That's table 5. But table 15, ladies and gentlemen, it's none other than the mainline sponsors, Royal Bank of Canada! The legends of the Maple Leaf! Ladies and gentlemen, they've got more than one table because they love this event and they're great sponsors. This isn't even the first table. That's the table that's got the senior directors and clients they respect. This table, the table that was bidding, that's probably janitors and secretaries. And yet they are such legends, they're still getting involved. Now, sir, I realise I'm asking you to bid £5,000 and that represents 2 years' wages for you, sir. But the big question is, sir, do you want to be on the Royal Bank of Canada 1 table next year at this event, sir? 5,000 is what it's going to take. 4,500 to the legends on table 5. Going 5,000.
just got back to my hotel room from the SportsAid ball and had a really good night. Lots of money raised for SportsAid, which is an awesome charity and one that helped me out very early on in my sporting career. They gave me a grant at a time when I quite kind of needed it to be able to be successful in what I do. So I'm forever grateful to them and was really happy to go there and support them tonight. It was a great event as always, and my team actually won a little goodie bag for one of the competitions. You had to guess which taekwondo athlete was going to win each fight. We got all the way to the end, so I'm going to kind of go through my goodie bag now with you to see what I won, because I've not actually had a look yet, so let's see what's in there. So inside our very nice Hilton bag, that's where the event was, we have a bag in a bag. We have a Planet Organic bag for life, and inside there, which is also fair trade, we have a rubber ball that can definitely be blown up and thrown around the house. We have a cap from Stoke Park, I think it's a golf club. Maybe that can go in Dad's Christmas presents. That's it for that bag. And then in here we have a tube of tennis balls, which I'm sure the dogs will love. Still sealed and everything. So it seems a shame to use new tennis balls on the dogs, but seeing as I don't play tennis. We have a sample of Neat Nutrition protein. Don't think it is batch tested, so I will be handing this out to some friends because unfortunately it's not worth the risk for me. We also have a Neat Nutrition shaker. I like these little shakers, they're pretty handy for your bag, and also I don't like drinking loads of fluid. The quicker I can get my protein shake over the better, so that will be useful. We have a notepad, I think. Yeah, SportsAid notepad, always handy. Write down everything that I'm up to. We have a bowl of beer. Probably not for me right now because I fly out to the World Championships tomorrow, but there we have that. And then last but not least, oh no, there's one more actually. We have some raw and organic walking runes from Planet Organic, which is the guys from the bag. Yeah, be interesting to try those. Oh, it's got coconut in it. Coconut is not my thing. We'll see how that goes. And then finally we have a SportsAid t-shirt, which looks actually like it might fit me, which makes a change. It's a small. Woo! Normally these things are large and they never fit, so result on that, I shall be repping that in the gym. All in all, it's a pretty good goodie bag, especially for a charity event. Sometimes these things can be kind of full of stuff you don't need, but there we go. And there's Lily the bear. For those of you that don't know, this is Lily, and she comes on all my trips with me. Let me turn you back around. So this is Lily, she comes on all my trips. It's kind of, you know, when you're an athlete, they try and keep things as consistent as possible when you travel a lot. When I was travelling to Loughborough every week for training camps, you miss your own bed, and people say to take a pillow with you, but obviously it's pretty hefty to try and fit a pillow in your bag. So this is Lily, she comes on all my trips. You will probably see her in vlogs. She's travelled the world. She's been to Lithuania, she's been to Kazakhstan, she's been to America, Australia. She's a well-travelled bear, so yeah, be nice to her, don't hate on the bear. Just to give you all a little bit more of a background on SportsAid, and kind of chat about it then. Basically they are a charity. They receive some funding from Sport England, but they give a lot of grants to young athletes, mainly from 13 to 18 I think. I received mine when I was a little bit older. But they give monetary grants to those athletes who are kind of up and coming. They speak to governing bodies, see who is deserving of it, and you know, whether they're likely to progress on, and they back them, which as an athlete, when you're up and coming and you're trying to get onto world-class program but you're not there yet, and it's quite nice to see that someone believes in you and that they want to support you and give you their money. Having been in that situation myself, it can seem quite hard to take that next step onto talent pathways and world-class program and stuff like that. So yeah, SportsAid is a massive thing. I think they said tonight that SportsAid athletes made up 60% of the team in Rio for the Olympic and Paralympic sports. So it goes to show that they know what they're doing when they choose who to back. They have SportsAid Week every year and have loads of campaigns that people can get involved in, including the My Miles campaign. So keep an eye out for that when it comes around. I'm sure I'll give it a shout out on social media, because I'm hoping to get a little bit more involved with that this year. So yeah, that's SportsAid. That is the end of my SportsAid vlog. Kind of hard to, still getting used to, shall I say, the whole carrying a camera around and vlogging and stuff, and feeling a little bit shy about it maybe. So I'll work on it, but that's my Sports Ball 2017 over and out. Please keep tuned for other stuff that I get up to. It's not just training, and subscribe to my channel. Bye!